Most people suggest that you should not engage in conversation with a narcissist because there's no winning. However, that's not always practical advice. Sometimes, you're caught in a situation where you have to face them and respond. For example, if you're co-parenting or dealing with narcissistic family members with whom you cannot go no contact. So, what do you do in such a setting? How do you win? Let's find out in today's video. Step 1. Predicting their move before you make any move. Step number 1, to win in any conversation against a narcissist, is to see it as a chess game. They will make moves, and so will you. What sets you apart as a winner is your understanding of their intentions and what they're trying to do. A narcissist operates through their masks, which means you will never interact with their true self. There won't be any integrity, amiability, cooperation, or similar things. They will try to manipulate you, twist things, and change your perspective to gain maximum control over you and your emotions. You need to understand and accept that a narcissist is not interested in knowing what is right, they're only interested in being right. This means they can stoop to any level to prove to you that they are right. You can't fight them with just facts, because they don't care. They are liars and are totally delusional. They will deny hardcore evidence that shows them they're wrong or that they have committed a crime. So, what should your approach be? Your approach should be to detect the real motive and intention behind their words. What are they trying to accomplish? By understanding their nature and behavior, you can one-up them. For example, if they are trying to make you angry and using manipulative words to do so, and you understand what's going on, you can decide not to react angrily. This makes them feel defeated in that moment, even though they may rage afterward. Another example is using a negotiation strategy. You cannot tell a narcissist what you want because they want you to lose. Instead, you can throw in a bigger number, knowing they won't give it to you. They will bargain and negotiate, thinking they have won when, in fact, you've maneuvered this situation to your advantage. What's also important to understand is that a narcissist can push your buttons only until those buttons remain invisible. Once you recognize them and understand that you need to regulate your emotions, you take your power back. You stop them from pulling those strings, allowing you to remain stoic in almost any conversation with them. It helps you focus on their intentions and hidden agendas instead of their triggering words. Step number 1 is all about predicting their move before you make any move and giving the appropriate response so that they lose without knowing they have lost or feel powerless. Step 2. You cannot change a narcissist's perspective. Step number 2 is understanding that you cannot change a narcissist's perspective. When we argue with people, we essentially try to change their perspective so they can see ours. But that's impossible in this context. You can't change them, they are delusional. Therefore, all conversations with a narcissist should be goal-oriented. You cannot just go in and try to explain to your parents why they were abusive. It's a lost cause. You have to know when to stop and when to leave for your sake. All conversations should have a clear goal in mind. You have to see them for who they are and see your conversations with them as a kind of game. You have to predict their move before you make any, be in control of your emotions, hear beyond the words they use, and read their intentions. This way, you can prepare a strategy against those intentions and behave in ways that eventually make them think they have won or leave them with no option except to live with that failure.